Graduated from Rowan University in the spring of 2022 with a sports communication and media degree. I got to actually call minor league baseball and G League basketball games while I was in school. And then I graduated, and as soon as I graduated, I went to NFL Films in Mount Laurel, New Jersey. And as much as I loved that experience, I miss putting on the headsets. I decided, you know what, talk is cheap. I have a laptop that's in my house, and so 21 months later, here we are, still on YouTube, calling games and building an incredible, loving community on here with the people that I call my Philly freaks with a capital P and a capital H. We go live for every single Phillies, Sixers, and Eagles game, and we do it like old school radio play-by-play style. I'm Jason Joseph, and this is Play-by-Play with JJ.
Showed swung on, barreled out to right field. Bye-bye baseball.
That baby is long gone.
What is going on, Freak Nation? Hopefully you're all doing well and having yourselves a very, very fantastic day. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button as well, and turn on those notification bell icons, and that way you'll know when we go live. It's a big game today. It really is. This is a big series for the Philadelphia Phillies. I'm excited. I can't wait. What's going on? Yes, sir. Phillies are taking on the 8-0 Dodgers as the Dodgers come to town. Shohei Ohtani, Mookie Betts, no Max Muncy tonight, no Freddie Freeman, but I mean, still a very, very good Dodgers team, of course, and I'm excited. I'm looking forward to this game. Okay, I am really excited to see what the Phillies can do against the best team in baseball. Let's call them who they are. They are the best team in baseball. This team is the favorite to not only go back to the World Series, not only to win the World Series, but pretty much to repeat, which is, I guess, the same thing as winning the World Series, but to do it in back-to-back years. But yeah, this is a very interesting series. As somebody would say, this is going to be cinema. It really is. I'm going to be entertained during this series, and I'm going to learn a lot about the Philadelphia Phillies. On the pitching side of things, that's where I want to start things off. Jesus Luzardo is going to be pitching. I expect Jesus today. Actually, I don't really know what to expect, to be honest with you, now that I really think about it. I think that we're going to see what this guy is made of today. I know that Muncy's not playing, and I know that Freddie Freeman is now on the IL. That doesn't excuse Shohei Ohtani, Mookie Betts, Teoscar Hernandez, Tommy Edman, Michael Conforto. I mean, I can go down this whole entire lineup. They're a very good squad. And Luzardo, I'm hoping, is going to have a very good day today. I know that they sat Muncy because of the lefty. I get it. I understand. They probably also wanted to give him the night off, too. But anyhow, Luzardo has some really good stuff. And this was a guy who the Phillies got that was a low-risk, high-reward type of a guy. And I think that if he can go 6 innings tonight and get you, 95 pitches and only allow 2 earned runs and get 8 strikeouts, something along those lines, that's a very good day for Jesus Luzardo. We know that Jose Alvarado is not going to be available out of the bullpen tonight because he ended up pitching 3 out of the last 4 games. So, he's probably in a little bit of overload, as Rob Thompson said. So he's not going to be available tonight. But I'm curious to see how this bullpen also does against this Dodgers lineup. And the big telling thing throughout this whole entire weekend is what are the bats going to be able to do against Yamamoto, Sasaki, and Glasnow. Okay? Glasnow's a very, very good pitcher. Yamamoto, when he's on, he's on. And so I think that the whole strategy for this whole entire series is going to be who gets to the bullpen first. If the Phillies get to the bullpen first, I think that gives them the advantage. The Dodgers have had a lot of comebacks, and I understand that. And they've done some pretty good things against the Cubs, the Braves, and so on. I know. And the Tigers. That was the other team I was missing. But yeah, I'm excited. I have goosebumps. Okay, I'm so excited for this series. I think that this is going to be something special. It's nice that it's back at the bank. You know, there's some good things to look forward to with this series. Okay, I want to get to the starting lineups right now. That's what we're going to do. For the Dodgers, actually, before I even get into the starting lineups, I apologize. I wanted to just say hi and see who else is on here. Daniel Berry Sports left a $2 super chat. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. Who else? We got Denbrew. We got Katie. We got Scott. We got Seema Fox. Yes. Thank you all so much for being on here. I'm ready to get things started, man. All right, so let's get into our starting lineup. So we'll do that right now. Shohei Ohtani is going to be leading it off for the LA Dodgers at the DH spot. Then you got Mookie Betts over at shortstop. He'll be batting second. Tommy Edman is playing over at second base, and he'll be hitting third. Teoscar Hernandez is playing out in right field. He is batting in the cleanup spot. Will Smith hitting fifth, catching behind the plate. And then it's Kike Hernandez, who is over at first base. Michael Conforto takes left field. Miguel Rojas takes over at third base. And Andy Pages plays out in center field. I totally forgot. I got to change my emotes. I will be right back in just a few moments. Okay, don't go anywhere. I totally forgot about that. There was one thing I knew I forgot, and that was the only thing. So I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, I'm back. You should be able to refresh your page, and the emotes, the new emotes should pop up. I forgot I did a Sixers game last night, and I forgot to change it back. But it's all good. It's all good, man. So again, the Dodgers lineup. It'll be Ohtani in the DH spot. Betts batting second. Edman hitting third. Hernandez, that's Teoscar Hernandez, batting fourth. Will Smith is catching behind the plate. Kike Hernandez over at first base. He's batting sixth. Batting seventh is Michael Conforto. Then it's Miguel Rojas hitting eighth, and Andy Pages, who is batting in the 9 spot. Tell me, folks, what are your final score predictions down below? Okay, let me know what your final score predictions are for this ball game, and what is something that you're excited about, and what is something that you are looking forward to in this series. Okay, let me know down below. I'm fired up. I'm fired up. This is a big series. This is a big series. For the Phillies, they got Schwarber leading things off at the DH spot. Then it's Trey Turner batting second. He's over at shortstop. Bryce Harper is batting third, and he's playing over at first base. Alec Bohm is in the cleanup spot, playing over at third base. And then it'll be Max Kepler out in left field batting fifth. Nick Castellanos is the right fielder. He's hitting sixth. JT Realmuto catches behind the plate tonight. He's batting seventh. Bryson Stott takes over at second base. He's batting eighth. And Brandon Marsh playing out in center field, batting ninth. All right. No Edmundo Sosa for the second game in a row. And I don't like that at all whatsoever. This guy has had a very hot bat. This guy has been really providing a big spark. And I think at this point, until the hot bat cools off, you play him over somebody like Alec Boehm or somebody like Bryson Stott. Either one, or Trey. Even though Trey is starting to heat up a little bit. But I would have done it where I would have had Boehm had the night off and I would have put Sosa in. But that's just me. Let me know what you guys think about that down below. I do not agree with that decision from Rob Thompson. All right, let's read some more comments. Honestly, score might be higher, but I just want to walk away with the win so badly, baby. RC says 5-3 Phillies. Court of First Fruits and Tents says 5-4 Phillies, hopefully. Thank you so much. Curses to Apple TV. Good thing JJ has us. Yes, sir. I'm ready to go. I'm all ready to go. Guys, hit the thumbs up button. Hit that subscribe button as well. Turn on those notification bell icons, and that way you'll know when we go live. But yes. Good evening, freaks. Damon Dunn is here. Says, let's beat LA. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's get ready to rock and roll. I did want to actually say something that we did here earlier today, and I'm going to pull it up right now as we speak because I think it is something that is kind of important to talk about. So, we got news today from Lachlan Marchand, who covers the Phillies on the Philadelphia Inquirer, that Andrew Painter threw 33 pitches across 2 innings of live batting practice today. Thompson had a quote and said, they said he pitched very well. I don't know who they is. I assume that means Caleb Cotham and the pitching coaching. That's what I assume. Velocity was excellent. Threw a lot of strikes with the off-speed pitches. And so now, what are the next steps? Well, the Phillies are going to decide the next steps coming in the next couple of days. So that sounds encouraging. It sounds kind of encouraging. I just don't know who they said. I don't know who they means, but I would love to see him back. I can't wait for him to come back, too. If he's throwing off-speed pitches and if he's, doing a good job, I don't think that there's a rush for Andrew Painter. I don't. But have him come back, and I think that would be a really good addition for the Phillies. And he gives them more depth in the starting rotation for sure. So that, I thought, was a very good sign of positive things for the Phillies. And I sort of wanted to talk about that because Andrew Painter is one of our young pieces. And I'll tell you this, if we can get him back and have a rotation of Painter, Wheeler, Nola, Sanchez, Suarez, and Luzardo, good luck. Good luck dealing with that. So I think that that's a very, very good, a very, very strong rotation for sure. If we ever wanted to go to a 6-man rotation. Destiny Legardo just said 25 minutes ago that Dodgers manager Dave Roberts on if it's odd that the Phillies and the Dodgers haven't met in October in the last few years. And he said, quote, I don't necessarily want to talk it into existence, but it is odd. He doesn't want to face us. They're scared of us. They don't want to face us. They don't want to face us. Today also, oh wait, no, never mind. I thought that was the anniversary of today, but it's not. Dave Roberts also said both teams use each other as a barometer or benchmark. Spoke to an almost unspoken rivalry on both teams, trying to just top one another. It's beautiful. It's great. What are you guys looking forward to today? Whew. It's great. I'm excited about that. Bryce is bad tonight. I'm looking forward to seeing how we match up over the 3 games. Me too. And it's not just the hitting, guys. We're going to learn a lot about Jesus Luzardo and our pitching staff this weekend too. You're playing against the Nationals. That's cute. You're playing against the Rockies. That's cute. Playing against the Dodgers. That ain't cute. That's a team. JJ, we can't be the only team going 161-1. So Dodgers gotta lose. It's crazy. It's absolutely wild. I am so ready for this. I'm so ready for this, man. I'm so excited. All right. Defensive lineup today for the Philadelphia Phillies. They got JT Ketchum behind the plate. On the bump is Jesus Luzardo. Over at first base, it's Bryce Harper. At second base, it's Bryson Stott. At third, you got Alec Boehm. And shortstop, it'll be Trey Turner. In the outfield for the Phillies, they got Max Kepler out in left. They got Brandon Marsh out in center. And the right fielder is Nick Castellanos. So, we're ready to rock and roll. Let's go. Guys, before the game does start in a few moments, okay, let us take this time right now to hit the thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button as well, and make sure that you guys turn on those notification bell icons. Jesus Luzardo last year with the Marlins, 12 starts. He had a 3-6 record, a 5 ERA, and he went 66 2/3 of an inning, and he had 58 strikeouts, 22 walks allowed, and opponents were batting .246 against him. Okay? This is a guy who also struck out 11 batters in his first outing of the season, and that was against the Washington Nationals. So, here we go. We're ready to get things started. Now, Phillies are in their City Edition, or their City Connect uniforms, I should say, with the bright blue and Philly painted in the text. Looks like it's Old English text, if you will, in white colors. Luzardo with a slider, a sweeper, and a four-seamer. He had 18 swings and misses in the last game against the Washington Nationals, which was really, really good stuff that he was able to throw. And so, the Dodgers are coming up to bat. A picture-perfect night out at Citizens Bank Park. And Shohei Ohtani will lead things off for L.A. as he steps right on into the batter's box. Gray tops, gray bottoms for the Dodgers. On the front side of the uniform, it says Dodgers in text painted across the chest. It's underlined in blue. And the first pitch to Ohtani is taken just a little bit low for ball 1, and we are underway. Let's go. Ohtani batting .333 in these 8 games with 3 solo shots. And the 1-0 pitch misses downstairs for ball 2. Keys today for the Phillies. Offensively, put up good at-bats. Get ahead in counts. As the 2-0 pitch is taken for a called strike. Also get an early lead. The 2-1 delivery, and there's a fly ball hit out over towards shallow left field. Underneath it is Kepler, and he'll be there to make the grab for out number 1. And that is how we start off the game as we get the first out. It's pretty sunny out. 67 degrees Fahrenheit. Feels like it's 77, though, with the humidity. It is peeking out over towards right center field. And now Mookie Betts is going to be coming on up to the plate. Thanks again to Daniel for the $2 super chat. Appreciate it. Pitch to Betts. Ground ball. Hit over towards second base. Stott has it. Throws it on over to first. And there's 2 up, 2 down. So Betts grounds out over to second, and Tommy Edman is coming up to the plate. Nestor Seja is the home plate umpire tonight. Then it's Todd Tishner over at first. Hunter Wendelstadt is the second base umpire, and Adam Hamari is over at third. The pitch to Edman, foul ball. Tommy Edman, a switch hitter, batting .290, was the 2024 NLCS MVP. And the 0-1 pitch is on the upper third of the zone for strike two at 86 miles per hour. Nobody on, 2 outs, no balls, 2 strikes to Tommy Edman. Again, it's Yamamoto facing Jesus Luzardo. Only in the top of the first. The 0-2 pitch to Edman, swing, and a foul ball. This guy does not strike out a lot, that's for sure. Phillies play the Dodgers tomorrow afternoon at 4:05. Then they play them on Sunday afternoon at 1:35. 0-2 pitch outside for a ball. Luzardo, not wasting any time, kicks, fires the pitch, and it's lined foul towards the third base side. It's game time, baby. One, two, popped up, hit over towards the first base side in foul territory. Harper does give it a look, but it goes into about the 5th row behind the backstop. Court of First Fruits and Tenses will be interesting to see Luzardo against a proper test such as the Dodgers. Would like to say I'm looking forward to it, but I'm slightly pessimistic. Luzardo winds up and fires the 1-2 pitch. There's another foul ball. Is this that far behind, really? And the 1-2 pitch on the way, swing and a miss. And there is out number 3. So a 1-2-3 inning for Jesus Luzardo. And we go to the bottom of the first. Beautiful. Good start for the Phils. Let's see if the bats can produce. All right, make sure you guys like and subscribe. StreamY's not working, and I don't got Apple TV, so we're listening strictly to the JJ call tonight. That's how it should be every night. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Don't be cautious. Be excited for the challenge. Yeah. Look, okay, I'm going to ask you guys this question. If the Phillies lose, if the Phillies take 1 out of 3 to the Dodgers, do we come away happy or do we come away angry? I guess that's a loaded question. It all depends on what happens, but let's just give me a yes or no. Do we come away happy or do we come away angry? Because personally, I would come away happy with it. If we take 1 out of 3 against this team, I'll take it. It's more how they lose, I guess. Okay. If the Phillies get 15 runs in this series, okay, they get 5 runs tonight, they get 6 runs tomorrow, and they get 4 runs on Sunday. Does the offense satisfy you with that? Correct. Here we go. Kyle Schwarber's going to be leading it off for the Phillies. Then it'll be Trey Turner, Bryce Harper, Alec Boehm, Max Kepler, Nick Castellanos, JT Realmuto, Bryson Stott, and Brandon Marsh. They're going to be facing Yoshinobu Yamamoto, who had a career-high 10 strikeouts in his last game against the Detroit Tigers. The pitch, and there's a foul ball. 35 more subs, so we get to 52. Hundo! Schwarber hitting .308 with 4 homers and 8 RBI. And the 0-1 delivery is taken outside for ball 1. Phillies announced earlier today that Jesus Luzardo's foundation will donate $100 to the Boys and Girls Clubs of Philadelphia for every strikeout he records this year. I'll take that. It's according to Lachlan Marsh. Of course, she does a great job covering the Phillies. It's 2 balls, 1 strike to Kyle Schwarber. No score. Bottom of the first. Yamamoto kicks and fires, and Schwarber gets underneath it and lifts it out over towards shallow left field. Conforto will get under it, and he'll make the grab as he calls off Mookie Betts. And there's 1 away. Now Trey Turner's coming on up. Get to Yamamoto's stats in just a few moments. Just want to make sure that I mention that the Dodgers, on the defensive side, they got Yamamoto on the bump and Will Smith catching. Get to the infielders and outfielders in just a few moments. The first pitch to Turner is at 98 on the inside corner for strike 1. Edmonds at second. Enrique Hernandez is over at first. Miguel Rojas is at third. And Betts is at short. 0-1, swung on and missed. 7, 8, and 9 are Conforto, Pages, and Teoscar Hernandez. No Max Muncy and no Freddie Freeman. 0-2 pitch, ground ball, past the dive of the third baseman. It goes all the way over towards the tarp, and Turner's thinking 2, and he cruises on into second base. So no Max Muncy over at third. That went off of Miguel Rojas' glove. And, well, they weren't playing him over towards that third base line, and Trey Turner gets on with a 1-out double. Surprised that they weren't playing him over towards the line, and Rojas almost got over to that, too. But it just took a little kick, and then it went off the heel of his glove. So he gets on, Trey Turner, with a 1-out double, and now Bryce Harper is up to bat. Yamamoto stares back at second, now back to the plate, and the first pitch to Harper is taken upstairs for ball 1. Let's go, chat. Charge! Yamamoto looks back over at second, and the throw over to third is not in time as Turner is going to score. The ball got on by Miguel Rojas, and the Phillies lead it 1-0. There wasn't even a pitch being thrown, and Yamamoto got distracted, and Trey Turner, playing Little League Baseball, able to score from second base. The next pitch, and that's taken down for a ball to Bryce Harper. So that's going to go down as a stolen base and an error on Yamamoto, you would assume. The pitch, that's up high, but did he go? Third base umpire says no. Turner scored on a throwing error by Yamamoto, so that's a stolen base and an E1. 2-1 pitch, and that one looked like it caught the inner third of the zone at the knees. And it's now 3 balls, 1 strike. Somebody just said, I can't watch the game tonight. And I literally just posted on Twitter. I just said 2-0 on here. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch to Bryce Harper, swing and a miss. Got a 97-mile-per-hour fastball, and he couldn't catch up to it, and there's 2 away. Let's go. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well. And turn on those notification bell icons too, and that way you'll know when we go live. Trey Turner doubles down the line, steals third base, and Yamamoto throws it up the line on a step-off throw. Let's go. The pitch, and that's taken down to Alec Bohm. So there's 2 away. In the bottom of the first, the Phillies lead it 1-0. Pitch to Bohm, foul ball, and it goes out of play. Let's go. Yamamoto. The 1-1 pitch just misses inside for ball 2. So that'll make the count now 2-1. Yamamoto kicks and fires the pitch. Ground ball. Rolled over towards third base. Rojas has it. Throws a strike over to first. And the inning is over. We go to the top of the second. The Phillies lead it 1-0 as Trey Turner got on with a double and then stole third base, but off of a very bad throw by Yamamoto, he was able to score. And we go to the top of the second, 1-0 Philadelphia. Okay. All right. We'll take it. We will definitely take it. By the way, Yamamoto's stats, the last time he pitched, he went 5 innings. He had 10 strikeouts. He allowed 2 earned runs on 5 hits and threw 91 pitches. And then the outing before that, that was during the Tokyo series, he also went 5 innings. He had 4 strikeouts. No homers allowed. Just 1 earned run and 3 hits. So, he's 26 years old. He'll be 27 in August. He's 5 feet 10 inches tall and also weighs 176 pounds. We'll take that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 35 more subscribers till we get to 52 hundo. Sure you guys hit the thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button as well. Where are y'all tuning in from, man? Where are you guys tuning in from? Let us know down below. Let us know where you are tuning in from. We got a nice big crowd tonight. I go live for Phillies, Sixers, and Eagles games on this channel. Okay? If you guys enjoy my content, I'm on here almost every single day. And we are just trying to build this community, make a lot of Phillies fans, a lot of Philadelphia sports fans on here. And we are also trying to cover even more baseball this year. So we're doing Sunday Night Baseball, which is really cool. We also covered the Tokyo series. And yeah, it's very, very nice. Babe Ruth's first 1,000 games as a Yankee. 321 homers and 4,455 plate appearances. 1 homer every 13,800 or one homer every 13.88 plate appearances. Aaron Judge's first 1,000 games as a Yankee. 321 homers in 4,355 plate appearances, so 100 less. 1 homer every 13.57 plate appearances. That's insane how identical, almost identical that is. Teoscar Hernandez gets on with a leadoff single out over towards right center field. It got past Bryson Stott. Would have been really tough for him to get over to it. Pop out chat activated, baby. Let's go. So a leadoff single by Teoscar, and now it's Will Smith coming on up, and he takes a strike. If you're tuning in on the vertical stream, welcome aboard. Thank you all so much for being on here. It's beautiful. No balls, 2 strikes. Luzardo pitching. He threw 12 pitches in the first inning. Will Smith hitting .450 so far in the 8 games. And he takes the next pitch wide for ball 1. All supers do go on over to the top. The 1-2 pitch just outside for ball 2. Smith in the batter's box. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The windup from Luzardo and the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2 strikeouts by Luzardo. Beautiful pitch. I'm with a slider. Good stuff. So he struck out Edman to end the first. And he strikes out Will Smith to get the second out here in the top of the second. Kike Hernandez up at the plate. The first pitch is a strike. JT Tro over the second base. Not in time. Teoscar Hernandez got a very good jump. You got to watch him. He does have a lot of wheels. Even though guys don't know not to run off of JT. Tested him and he ended up beating him. James tuning in from Tampa. Adams tuning in from Camp Hill. Let's go. Harrisburg, says Steve. Australia, says Scott. Hawaii. Beautiful. San Diego. Ooh, let's go. 0-1 upstairs. Let's go. Cranford, New Jersey. 1 ball, 1 strike to Kike Hernandez. The pitch swung on and missed, and there is strike 2. That's funny. Luzardo stares back at second, and now stares back at the plate and throws the next pitch in the dirt for ball 2. Fransky and LA's Twitter account, again, Scott Fransky and Larry Anderson, who do the radio play-by-play. There's a Twitter account that they have. It's a funny one, you know. They said that's the City Connects. What does it say? City Connects for a streaming game. Really, everyone a chance to complain. It's crazy. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts for Jesus Luzardo. That's now 3 strikeouts in 1 2/3 of an inning. Beautiful. Another one. Let's see 3 chairs in the chat. And Michael Conforto is going to be coming on up to the plate. The pitch. There's a called strike. Boston, Texas, or Austin, Massachusetts? Do I have to guess? Is this a quiz? 0-1 delivery. Strike 2. It's on the inside corner at 98 miles per hour. Fresh. No balls, 2 strikes. Conforto in the batter's box. 1-0 Phils. A runner on at second. 0-2 is down in the way for a ball. Michael Conforto obviously spent a long time of his career with the New York Mets and then played a while with the Giants. 1-2 delivery, and that's taken wide for ball 2. Final score predictions, folks. Comment them down below. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. And the 2-2 on the way. Bouncing ball, it's a foul ball towards the first base side. Dodgers got Blake Snell, Roki Sasaki, Tanner Scott, Kirby Yates, Michael Conforto, and Hyesung Kim. Had a big offseason. A lot of notable names. Hernandez, that's Teoscar, over at second base. He's the tying run. Luzardo stares back at Teoscar to keep him in check, and the 2-2 pitch upstairs, and what was an 0-2 count is now a full count to Michael Conforto. Conforto against left-handed pitching last year batted 106, and he had 382 against righties. Payoff pitch, another foul ball. Also hit 284 against left-handed pitching. Sorry, he had 106 plate appearances against left-handed pitching and 382 against right-handed pitching. I'm sorry. 3-2 is fouled away. His average last year against lefties was 284, and against righties it was 225. The 3-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Jesus Luzardo strikes out the side. And that's now 4 strikeouts for him tonight. Electric stuff by Luzardo. 4 chairs in the chat, folks. We go to the bottom of the second. 1-0 Philadelphia. Pretty impressive stuff. First and foremost, the fastball's reaching 98, okay? And the slider is just so deceiving. So deceptive. It's ridiculous. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button as well. Miz says that it'll be 7-4 Phillies. 6-5 Phillies, says Steve. And Jane, you just jinx Steve. Out of all things, Jane like always jinxes somebody on here. Always says it like at the exact same time. I feel like that happens. It's either you or Larry. It's pretty funny. This guy's throwing strikes. Yes, sir. Yes, he is. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Folks, we have memberships. They're $2.99 a month. But where are my members at? Comment those emotes down below. We want us to get more and more of those emotes. So make sure that you guys become a member today. How do you become a member, JJ? Well, great question. The link, I'm going to post it right now. It is right on here, folks. It's right here. It's right there. You click that link. It's $2.99 a month. It's a very, very good deal. And the more memberships we get, the more emotes we get on here, which is going to be really freaking awesome. Kepler will lead off the bottom of the second. It's 5, 6, and 7 due up in the batting order. Rising Rhino is here. What's going on? How are you? Shay. Rising Rhino, thank you so much for stopping on by. Appreciate you. Can we get to 300 likes, mods? How many likes do we have right now? We got 229 people on here, and we got 73 likes. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Here comes Kepler, and the first pitch is outside and low for ball 1 to Max. Phillies got a run in the bottom of the first thanks to a double by Trey Turner, who then stole third base, and as he was stealing third, Yamamoto threw it over to third, and it was a wild throw to Miguel Rojas, and Turner did score. Pitch, and that's taken outside for ball 2. Yamamoto comes set and fires. Throws a strike on the outside edge. And the count is now 2-1. Two-one delivery, swing and a miss at 92 miles per hour. So as we mentioned before, Yoshinobu is 26 years old. Previously played for the NPB for the Oryx Buffaloes. 2-2, ground ball pulled over towards the first base side. First baseman has it, flips it back over to Yamamoto, who does cover the bag, and there is out number 1. There's Andrew Freeman, who is the executive president of baseball operations for the LA Dodgers. Won 5 pennants with 2 teams. Has 14 postseason appearances. And there's Dave Dombrowski. Sort of had his... was thinking about putting his glasses on. He sort of half put it on to look at something. First pitch to Castellanos, ground ball, pulled over towards shortstop, and Betts has it, tosses it on over to first, and there's 2 away. $246 people tuning on in, 82 likes. Let's go. Let's continue to increase that. The pitch on the outside corner for a called strike. So the count is 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch, line drive, base hit for JT Realmuto. And by the way, JT has gotten on his last 6 at-bats. And so he's been heating up. And he gets on with an opposite field single. Great. And each of his last 6 plate appearances. Eyes. The pitch. There's a called strike to Bryson Stott. It's beautiful. The ball is 1 strike to Bryson Stott. 2 outs, bottom of the second. The windup and the pitch. Outside and a little bit high for a ball. We have a hotline. We're going to be doing a postgame show tonight for sure. If you guys want to call on in, if you guys want to text into the hotline, the JJ hotline, it is right over here. I'll post it in just a few moments. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. That's down for ball 2. There it is. Yamamoto with 2 seconds left on the pitch clock. The 2-1 pitch, and there's another strike called. It's a curveball at 78 miles per hour. Twitter's having a heyday. It's funny. 82 likes. Let's get to 100 by the 3rd inning. Let's do it. The 2-2 delivery to Stott. Swung on and missed. And Bryson Stott ends the inning. No runs. Just a 2-out single by Realmuto. And that's it. As we go to the top of the 3rd. It's 1-0 Phils. Beautiful. Dodgers have played the Phillies 2,134 times. The Dodgers have a .560 winning percentage against the Phils. They've put up 1,186 wins and 933 losses. Pretty wild. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button. Hit that subscribe button as well. We appreciate each and every one of you for being on here. All super chats do go on over to the top. It's pretty cool. If you love Jesus, if you love Jesus, hit the like button. If you like JJ, hit the thumbs up button. By the way, drop your link down below, my friend. Broken Bell Network. Oh, I gotta make you a mod. Okay, hold up 1 second. I got you. Add as a moderator. I got you. Drop your link down below. It's always more than welcome. There's Harper over at first base. Luzardo with the 0-1. It's downstairs. One ball, one strike, top of the third. 1-0 Phils. Corbin Carroll just hit a home run. And the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball. Hit over towards first base. Harper gobbles it up and jogs on over to first to get the first out. They're interviewing Bryce Harper right now. How do we feel about the in-game interviews? How do we feel about that, folks? Pitch. That's high for the ball. He just fielded the ground ball, too. It's so bizarre. The 1-0 pitch. There's a called strike at the knees. Luzardo still pitching. Luzardo only allowed a single to Teoscar Hernandez, and he's retired all the other 7 hitters. 1-1 is popped up over towards the right field side. Castellanos is there, and he'll make the grab as he turns towards his right. He was running towards his left, and then he stopped and just sort of half turned towards his right, and then he caught it for out number 2. Gotcha. Here comes Ohtani in the pitch, and there's a fly ball hit out over towards center field. It's playable, and Marsh says he has it, and he does. He'll make the catch right in front of the warning track, and so far, so good from Jesus Luzardo. We go to the bottom of the third inning, 1-0 Philadelphia. Dodgers Nation's been quiet on Twitter so far. It's insane. Oh, I forgot. That's the one thing I got to make sure I do is that I can't always be looking at Twitter because there might be a spoiler that comes, especially from them because they are known to just spoil things right from the get-go. Hi. How's everybody's night going? How do we feel about the in-game interviews? That was my question that I wanted to ask you all. Do we like them? Do we not like them? I'm old school. Get off my lawn type of a guy. JJ, in your opening, you compare what you're doing to old school radio. However, this is much better than that. You've got the scrolling scoreboard, the comments interacting, and you. Keep rocking. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. Yeah, it's, again, I've been doing, this is like my 3rd year doing this now. And so it's really cool how we're getting an audience, but the really nice thing about this is that the way that I like to conduct it is I like to have you guys talk. I'm at the point where now I can have you guys talk amongst yourselves, and then I can just look at the game, and then I don't, I can ask you guys questions, and then I can just read chats sporadically, and that's really, really nice. I want you guys to get along with each other. I know that not everybody is going to get along, but I care about you guys interacting with people on here because that's what this brings, and I think that that's really special. It's not like radio in that sense. We got a $5 super chat from William. Thank you so much, my friend. Appreciate it. Thanks for being here, JJ. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Do. Yes, sir. All right. So we're in the bottom of the third. 1-0 Philadelphia. And Marsh will lead things off. First pitch that he sees is on the outside edge for strike one. And then once the Sixers get better, hopefully it's next year, we'll develop that too. You know? 0-1 pitch. That's on the outside edge for strike two. For football this year, we did great. Football was fun. We definitely grew our audience for football this year, and that was great. No balls, 2 strikes to Brandon Marsh. Yamamoto will kick and fire the pitch. Swing and a miss at 96 on the gun, and Marsh cannot catch up to the fastball. Let me flip the lineup card and go back to the top. Shout out to Trisha Whitaker. She used to be the a reporter for the Rays. The pitch to Kyle Schwarber, and he takes a breaking ball that's down for ball one. Yamamoto has a blue fielding glove. Keeps the baseball in there and now gets ready to throw, and the pitch is wide. Mentioned that Andrew Painter did pitch earlier today in batting practice, for those of you that did miss that. 2-0 pitch, and it's taken wide for ball three. The report was good. He threw 33 pitches across 2 innings during live batting practice. 3-0 pitch. That's taken on the outside corner for strike one. And Rob said that his velocity was excellent. He threw a lot of strikes with his off-speed pitches. And the Phillies are going to decide his next steps within the next couple of days. 3-1, foul ball. There's Dave Roberts. 1 out, bottom of the third inning. Phillies lead at 1-0 against the LA Dodgers, and the 3-2 pitch is down for ball four. And Kyle Schwarber, with a pretty good at-bat there, gets on with a walk. So the Phillies have had a base runner in all 3 innings so far. Dave Roberts, in his 10th season as Dodgers manager, won the 2016 NL Manager of the Year. He's a Japanese-American professional manager for the Dodgers. Also a former outfielder. The pitch, and that's taken down low, and it's a wild pitch. It gets a little bit away from Will Smith, and going over to second base is Schwarber. He's in scoring position. Smith actually tried to backhand it, and then as soon as it was heading on into the dirt, his glove was just a little bit on top of where the baseball landed. It wasn't in the dirt, but it was heading towards there, and, well, it took a weird bounce. 1-0 pitch to Trey. That's a wicked curveball, but it just misses inside. The 2-0 to Turner. Fly ball hit out over towards left center field. It was hit pretty sharply, but Pages is there and he'll make the grab. Got it just off the end of the bat. And Bryce Harper is coming up to the plate. Thanks again for the super chats, Daniel and William. You guys are the best. Like and subscribe, baby. We got 103 likes. We have 293 people tuning on in to this cast. Hope to see you all here tomorrow, too. Harper is in the box. 3 seconds left on the pitch clock, and the pitch to Bryce, swing and a miss. A violent swing on a pitch that was in the dirt. Roberts was a 3-time World Series champion. 1 time as a player back in 2004. And he won 2 World Series with the Dodgers as their manager. 0-1 to Harper, and it misses low for a ball. On 1 delivery. That's taken outside for ball 2. You know, Bryce Harper against rookie right-handed pitchers. It's just an interesting stat here. 286 average. Two-one pitch to Bryce. Foul ball. It's hit back over towards the screen. Harper has the highest slugging percentage at Citizens Bank Park in Major League history. 2-2 pitch. That is just taken outside for ball 3. Conforto is second on the list. Third is Chipper Jones. Fourth is Hanley Ramirez. And fifth is Christian Yelich. Schwarber leads off at second. And the 3-2 to Harper. Outside for ball 4. And Harper gets on with a walk. And that's going to put runners at first and second. And Bohm is coming on up. 2 walks allowed in this inning so far by Yoshinobu Yamamoto. And the Phillies have something cooking. Let's go, Chat. Here comes Bohm to the plate. First pitch to Alex. Strike 1 at 91. This is awesome. No balls, 1 strike. The pitch to Alec. Strike 2. Looks at it on the outside edge and sort of squatted a little bit, saying, darn it, after that. Schwarber at second, Harper at first, 2 outs, and the 0-2 to Bohm, high for a ball. It is 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Nighttime has struck upon us. The pitch to Bohm, low and inside, and the count is now even at 2 apiece. Eight seconds left on the pitch clock, and Yamamoto wants to communicate with Will Smith here. And the 2-2 pitch, and there's a line drive hit out over towards center field, and on the run is Pages towards home plate, and they'll make the catch just off the end of the bat. And the Phillies strand the runner in scoring position. They really leave 2 men on base. We've played 3 innings and head to the 4th frame. 1-0 Philadelphia. Okay. Time to promote on the socials. As we do that, though, guys, make sure you hit the thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button as well. My name is Jason Joseph, okay? I go by JJ on here. You can call me Jason. You can call me anything. Just don't call me late to dinner, as I like to say. That's what my Zadie would say, so I can't really take credit for that. But anyhow, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. We appreciate each and every one of you for being on here For some reason, we're having some difficulty with this. So let's readjust this. I'll have to fix that later. That's fine. Okay, good. It fixed itself. Great. Don't even have to worry about that. I called games for the Delaware Bluecoats when I was in college. They're the G League affiliate of the Philadelphia 76ers. I also did a radio play-by-play for the Wilmington Blue Rocks, who are the high A affiliate of the Washington Nationals. So that was cool. And, yeah, I found a bug with this, and I love calling games, and I wanted to build a community, build a nice little brand on here for those people that have cut the cable, or for those who have, are not able to tune into games in other countries or whatever the case is. That's why I started this channel, and I do it for Phillies, the Sixers, the Eagles, and I'm also doing it now for Sunday Night Baseball. And so if you guys enjoy it, give it a like. Give it a subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. Tune in for some Phillies action. Hashtag ring the bell. There we go. I prefer the in-game interviews if it included the fanatic. It's funny. Betts is up to bat. First pitch, he takes us in there for a strike. 0-1. That misses inside for a ball. We got 299 people tuning on in. 116 likes. Mods, I need you to be on your A squad today. 1-1. Swing and a miss from Jesus Luzardo as he's facing Mookie Betts. Luzardo on the hill. Betts in the box on the right side. The 1-2 pitch to Mookie, and he fouls it away. If you want to become a membership, it is $2.99. If you want to become a member, it is $2.99 a month. And you get some really cool perks on here, including some awesome emotes. And the 1-2 pitch to Mookie Betts, another swing and a miss. Betts strikes out. Give Luzardo 5 Ks, 5 chairs in the chat. It's awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Luzardo in cruise control, and he throws the first pitch downstairs. Edman is in the box, hitting on the right side, and he grounds this one over to shortstop, backhanded by Turner. The throw over to first is in plenty of time, and Tommy Edman is retired. Great. Two away. Rhino's a math teacher. Yes, he is. 2 gone, top of the 4th. And Teoscar Hernandez will come on up to the plate. The pitch. It should have been called a strike. It's called a ball, though. 26 more subscribers till we get to 52. Hundo, baby! 1-0 pitch. And that thing is swung on and lifted out towards deep left field. It's going to be playable, and Kepler makes the catch in front of the track, or right on the track, and Teoscar just missed a home run. We've played 4 innings. Luzardo, very effective. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Phillies are coming up again. It's time now for On This Day in Phillies History, where I give you a fun fact of something that happened in Phillies history today, and we get to talk about it. It's really, really cool. So today is April 4th. Okay, today is April 4th, 2025. In 1971, on this day, the Phillies actually Philadelphia dedicated Veterans Stadium with a workout featuring the Phillies and Eagles and the unveiling of plaque honoring the city's military vets. Larry Hissel hit the first unofficial home run off of Jim Bunnick on this day. That was back in 1971, April 4th of 1971. Today was also, I'll give you one more, Roy Halladay, Cliff Lee, Roy Oswalt, Cole Hamels, and Joe Blanton all appeared on the cover of Sports Illustrated. That was the baseball preview issue. So there you have it. Going to the bottom of the fourth. Max, what's up, Max? Max, thanks so much for being on here. Appreciate it, man. We got a lot of people on here. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. Again, the name is Jason Joseph, and this is Play-by-Play with JJ. Go on for Phillies, Sixers, and Eagles games, and we also do Sunday Night Baseball as well. Trying to get to 5,200 subscribers. So as we go to the bottom of the fourth, it'll be Max Kepler to lead off the inning for the second time. He led off the second. Now he's going to lead off the bottom of the fourth. Kepler stands in the box. And the pitch, and that's taken for a called strike. Good curveball thrown by Yamamoto. Phillies got a run back in the bottom of the first, and Kepler will slice the next pitch foul. After Schwarber popped out, Trey got on with a double, and then Yamamoto was distracted, and Turner was going before the pitch was even thrown, and Yamamoto threw it on over to third, and the ball got past Miguel Rojas, who covered third, and Trey Turner came on in to score. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Max Kepler. The pitch to Max. Foul ball, back over towards the screen. Max, drop that link down below. Orlando, what's up, man? The 1-2 delivery. Bouncing ball, foul. Charge! Ohtani, only player to win 3 MVP awards unanimously. And is also the 12th player to win the award 3 or more times. Count is 1-2. Yamamoto kicks and delivers, and the pitch is just outside. Good take by Kepler. The count is tied up at 2 apiece. Let's search your show. The pitch. There's a foul ball towards the left field side. We love you, Max. Shout out to Max. For all your Yankees needs, for all your Packers needs, for all your baseball needs, really, that's the guy. 2-2. There's a high bouncer hit over towards the right side. Second baseman has it and just tosses it on over to first base, and Kepler is out. Phillies have their City Connect bell, light blue, and white and red out in right center field. Yamamoto has a lot of pitches in this toolbox. He has not gone to the slider, though, today. Just something to note. Castellanos will come on up, and the first pitch is down and away for a ball. Casti hitting just .227 with a homer, and he grounds the next pitch foul towards the third base dugout. Already 63 pitches by Yamamoto. Tell you one thing that Max did in that at-bat is that he put up a pretty good fight. Get to the bullpen. 1-1 to Casti, swing and a miss. Ten seconds left on the pitch clock for Yamamoto. Casti in the batter's box. And he stares at a pitch that's low and away. Yamamoto will get set at the letters, winds up and fires the pitch, and there's a line drive played on the bounce by the third baseman. Throw over to first, and Castellanos beats it out. It was played over towards the third base line. Rojas had to go into foul territory to make a throw over to first, and Castellanos hustled, and small ball helps the Phillies get on base. It was a tough play, too. I don't even know if Maxey would have been able to, Max Muncy would have even been able to make a better throw. Don't know, but Casti does get aboard. And that is the fourth inning in a row where the Phillies have had a base runner, and JT is coming up. And he takes a ball. Schwarber also coming into today at a 6-game hitting streak. Pitch to JT, ground ball hit over towards second base. The throw, the shortstop, there's one. The throw to first in time for a double play. They played him perfectly up the middle. And so 4-6-3 on the DP to end the fourth. And we head to the fifth. 1-0 Philadelphia. They played him perfectly there. I was wondering if they were going to play him up the middle. And they did. Good defense. What's going on, folks? Again, like and subscribe. And turn on those notification bell icons, too. I agree with that. Even Devon Caney said, "Can we please end the in-game interview experiment? It never works." It's funny. It's funny. JT is the worst offender. Well, I mean, the guy was got on base his last 6 at-bats, so he was doing something right there. Unfortunately, they just played him up the middle, and he grounded out. Peso, what's up, Peso? How are you doing? Just got home, says Travis, but I've been listening since the beginning. Luzardo is on fire. Yes, sir. What's up, Tony? How are you? So happy to see you all. I really am. If you guys want to support the channel, feel free to hit the super chat button. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. Again, all supers do go on over to the top. In no ways am I asking for money, but I'm just saying feel free. Yeah. What got you guys into baseball? I want to get a little bit more interactive with you guys, and I want you guys to chat amongst yourselves a little bit more. So I'm going to propose this question and start a little fire here. What was one of your first baseball memories that you had that you would like to share with other people that are tuning on in? The pitch, and that's taken for a ball. I'll read some of the comments, too. 1 ball, no strikes to Will Smith. And Smith hits the next pitch out over towards center field. It's not that deep, though. Marsh just takes about 4 steps in towards the second base side, and he'll make the grab. How about this? Spencer Schwellenbach for the Braves has retired all 9 batters that he's faced. 3 strikeouts and 26 strikes in a total of 36 pitches. Throwing 97 to 98 with the fastball. Here comes Hernandez, and he stares at a 95-mile-per-hour heater that catches the knees. Nothing in 1 is the count to Kike. And he fouls off the next pitch back over towards the screen. Let's get to 200 likes. I wasn't talking to you, Larry. I was talking to somebody else. Somebody said that JT stinks. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out, top of the 5th. I'm way behind the chat. I'm keeping up. 1-2, check swing. Did he go? They say no. Hernandez in the box, and the 2-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. 2 gone in the top of the 5th, and make it 6 chairs. Whew. That's 4. That's 5. And that's 6. Pitch to Conforto, swing and a miss. Oh, 1 delivery, strike 2. It's looking like he's Max Scherzer out there. Calm, cool, collective. No balls, 2 strikes to Conforto, and the pitch on the way, and there's a pop-up hit over towards shallow left field. Kepler calls off Turner. He'll make the grab, and there is out number 3. Jesus Luzardo and his family are out there in attendance. So Luzardo's family has to be happy with what they've seen so far. Bottom of the 5th coming up, 1-0 Philadelphia. Let's go. It's great. This is awesome. Dodgers Nation is silent. I love it. I love it. Ugh. We got to keep it up. We got to score runs, though. We do. I mean, hopefully we can get to this bullpen. But so far, I'm impressed. I'm very impressed so far. Still plenty of baseball left to go. It's Stott, Marsh, and Schwarber coming on up to the plate in the bottom of the 5th inning. Y'all really are picking Philly over the Dodgers. Well, some people believe in the Phillies or a Phillies channel. Luzardo does look a lot better. Luzardo was inefficient during spring training. Looked like he was trying some new pitches. And he looks like a star tonight. He looks really strong. We'll go over some out-of-town scores in just a few moments. Don't you worry about that. My hotline, JJ's hotline, 610-314-0844. Text into the hotline, call into the hotline, or leave a voicemail message. More than welcome to do that. We will do it after the game is done. We'll head on over there. Here comes Stott to the plate. First pitch is taken outside for ball one at 95 miles per hour. Yamamoto with 69 pitches. Tell you this, if we can make him throw another 20 here in this inning, I think that's great. Pitch at 94 miles per hour. Catches the outside corner. Stott is 5 for 19 so far to start off the regular season. 1-1 pitch is outside for ball two. And the only thing I don't like, and this is just me, but Edmundo Sosa, benching him not only yesterday, but today too. He's your hottest hitter. It's the only thing I disagree with. Offensively. 2-1, foul ball. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch to Stott on the outside corner, called strike 3. And Yoshinobu Yamamoto has struck out Bryson Stott twice today. That's his 4th strikeout today. Pitch to Marsh, swing and a miss. "12 in a row, retired by Luzardo." 0-1, swing and a miss. Oh, 0-2 delivery, another swing and a miss. And so Stott and Marsh, both lefties, have struck out 4 times in 4 at-bats. Corbin Carroll just hit another home run. He has 2 today. Comes Schwarber. And he fouls off the first pitch. Oh, 1 delivery. Wide for a ball. Jack Leiter was just announced that he's going on the 15-day IL. He was pitching really good for the Rangers and only has a blister. 1-1 pitch. It's down and away for ball 2. One nothing Phils. 2 outs, bottom of the 5th. And the pitch to Kyle, foul ball. Schwarber had a 3-homer game last year out at Dodger Stadium. Had a lot of success against the Dodgers overall. The 2-2 pitch to Kyle. Good eye on the curveball as it misses. It was just off the plate. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. And Yamamoto with the payoff pitch. There's a ground ball hit over towards the right side. Backhanded by the first baseman, and the throw over to first. Yamamoto gets over to the bag, and the inning is over. Nice play. That was not as easy as it looked. Kike Hernandez, playing over at first base, was able to backhand it and then throw it with an underhanded toss over to Yamamoto, who had to go cover the first base bag. And so the inning is over, and we go to the top of the 6th. 1-0. Phillies lead. Like Harris said, Yamamoto's looked fantastic tonight. It's a damn shame his air is the difference maker in this game so far. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. Over 320 people in the chat. Let's go. Smash the thumbs up buttons. Let's go. Make sure you guys also go subscribe to my boy, Pure Adrenaline Sports. Had a great stream today. We did. I love tuning into his casts. I have a lot of respect for the guy. I do. All right. So we're going to the top of the 6th. This game is flying. Oh, just you wait. It doesn't start until the bullpens come. Favorite baseball moment? Favorite baseball moment? Anybody? Chat's getting a little bit quiet. I want to hear about your favorite baseball moment that you got to watch. Whether it was on TV, whether it was with your family. What was that like? What do you remember about that? What was special? We're going to the top of the 6th. There's nobody out. Miguel Rojas is up to bat. And he takes the first pitch for a ball. I had an older brother who had really severe special needs. He passed away in 2020. And the 1-0 pitch, and there's a ground ball hit over towards shortstop, backhanded by Turner. He stumbles for a second, throws it on over to first, and there's one away. But anyhow, he loved baseball. Loved baseball. Okay? We would go to games, and of course we sat in the Hall of Fame club. That was cool. The pitch is taken up high for a ball. Phillies were playing the Giants. And Pablo Sandoval was up to bat. He had a foul ball. And the guy caught it. I think it was right in front of us. I think that's where he was. And the next pitch is taken for ball 2. And he gave the baseball to my brother. My brother was really happy. 2 balls, no strikes. The next pitch is taken for ball 3 to Andy Pajes. 3-0 pitch is a called strike. I miss him. 3-1 pitch. That's outside for ball 4. Luzardo allows a leadoff walk after retiring 12 batters in a row. So now it's Shohei Ohtani who comes on up to the plate. He actually retired 13 batters in a row. 1-0 is the count to Shohei. Luzardo kicks and fires, and the pitch is fouled away. One. That's outside for ball 2. I miss my brother, man. I miss him so much. Two balls, 1 strike, and the pitch to Shohei. There's a foul ball. Hit over towards the first base side. Sweeper, sweeper, four-seamer, sinker has been the sequence in this at-bat so far. One nothing Phils. Ohtani so far 0 for 2. Toss bat to first. And Pages not even going anywhere. Two-two pitch to Ohtani. Swing and a miss. Jesus Luzardo is on fire. There's out number 2. Naked now 7 shares in the chat. Pitch to Mookie Betts, net second down for a ball. 2 gone, top of the 6th. 1-0 pitch is in the dirt for ball 2. Got to throw out the first pitch once. Then security escorted me out of the park, says Larry. Toss back over to first, not in time. Hunting's here. He said, went to the Phillies World Series Game 3 against the Astros with my dad. I bought the tickets, and it was completely worth every penny. 2-0 pitch, and, well, getting into a jam is Pages, and they're going to get him into a rundown, and he's tagged out by Bryce Harper. And so, miscommunication on the bases is what ends the 6th inning. And we go to the bottom of the 6th. Wow. What a game. Caught stealing. Got picked off. That's pretty special. Very sorry to hear about the loss of your brother. Thank you. Thanks. Yeah, he was a good guy. Yeah. He's a good guy. Luke, thanks so much for the sub. I appreciate you. I really appreciate you for doing that. We're 20 subscribers away from getting the 5,200. Francisco. Yes, sir. Schellenbach has allowed 1 hit and 1 walk with 10 strikeouts in 10 scoreless innings in 2 starts this season. Crazy. By the way, special shout out to Julio Jones today. As he retires. Julio Jones, fastest player to 10,000 receiving yards, 11,000, 12,000, and 13,000. Most seasons averaging 100 yards per game, and the most games with 250 or more receiving yards. I mean, what a legend. What a career he had. 7-time Pro Bowler, 2-time first-team All-Pro, 66 catching touchdowns, and 914 total catches, along with 13,703 receiving yards alone. It's pretty cool. It's pretty special. We're in the bottom of the 6th. The pitch is taken down to Trey Turner. Yoshinobu still pitching. And the 1-0 is down low and away for ball 2. Diamondbacks lead at 4-3 against the Washington Nationals. They're in the top of the 6th. We have 147 likes on here, 345 people on here watching. Let's get those likes up, baby. Mods need you to be on. Two, 1 to Trey, and he fouls it back over towards the screen. Charge! I think we have too many things running now. Yeah, I see. There's a little delay now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The payoff pitch to Trey Turner, and it was an inside pitch, but he fouls it out of play. I'm going to X out of this guy. Okay. Join us tomorrow afternoon, too, folks. Payoff pitch to Trey Turner, inside for ball 4. And so Trey gets on for the 2nd time today. Good job by him. Okay. And that'll bring up Bryce Harper to the plate. Pitch to Harper. It was outside, but it's a called strike. No balls, 1 strike. Yamamoto, with the wind blowing on his back, throws the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball pulled over towards the right side. From second to shortstop, there's 1. And the throw over to first in time for a 4-6-3 double play. Again, perfect defensive alignment there. And there's 2 gone. Shout out to Aiden Miller for hitting a home run out in Double-A. It's his first homer. Just a line drive over towards the left field foul pole. Now it's Alec Bohm who's up to bat. Again, the Phillies lead at 1-0. They got their lone run back in the bottom of the 1st. And the pitch to Bohm. Foul ball. Tip back over towards the screen. .107 EV off the bat from Bryce, but it was hit right over to Tommy Edman. 1-1, foul ball. Reds and Brewers just got started. They're in the top of the 1st, and then you got Rays and Rangers who are in the top of the 1st as well. 1-2 pitch to Bohm in the dirt for ball 2. Keep hitting those like buttons, baby. We got 364 people tuning on in and 150 likes. Let's go. The pitch to Bohm, and he fouls it off of his foot, his front foot. And he'll step out of the box. Will Alec Bohm be an all-star this year? There's Caleb Ferguson, who's the pitching coach for the LA Dodgers. 2 gone. In the bottom of the 6th, and the 2-2 pitch to Bohm. It's a bouncing ball hit over towards shortstop. Betts throws it on the run as he plays it on a hop. And the inning is over. 6-3 on the ground out. And we played 6 frames and go to the top of the 7th. 1-0 Phils. Okay. Beautiful. Denver says, nah. No All-Star this year for Bohm? Turner should have stolen second earlier in the inning. Nah, I disagree because Harper's up to bat. You can't. I get like what you're saying. You want to try to make a statement. The Dodgers tried to do that too in the top of the 6th inning, but I didn't think that was the time to run because you don't want to waste an opportunity with Bryce Harper up at the plate in case you do get out. Ted Davis, your thoughts have been no, Ted. Just a hit, not even a homer. I get it. What do we feel about Alec Bohm? Bohm makes an all-star appearance. Okay. I'm really not trying to start the panic, but it's getting close. I'm pretty happy so far. I am. Yamamoto's a very good pitcher. Okay? And Jesus Luzardo is looking like a stud. He's looking really, really good. Let's not forget that Yamamoto struck out 11 batters. And we've struggled against bad starters. This guy's a good pitcher. I don't know. Luzardo only has 72 pitches. That's even better because we can have him go another inning here. Luzardo with the first pitch here to Betts, and it's outside for ball 1. Way off the plate. I like pitching duels. 1-0 pitch, and it's slapped foul by Mookie Betts. Mookie is another guy who's on a Hall of Fame trajectory. 32 years old now. Already has 3 homers and 6 RBI to start off the season. And he fouls off the 1-1. 8-time All-Star, 3-time World Series champion. 6-time Gold Glove winner. And a 7-time Silver Slugger Award winner as well. 1-2 pitch to Mookie. And he grounds it foul. He's also a member of the World Baseball Classic, representing the U.S. back in 2023 in Miami. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Luzardo fires away, and it's outside for ball 2. Two pitch, ground ball, hit over towards third base. Bohm has it as he plays it on a hop, throws it on over to first, and Betts is retired, 1 away. So there's 1 out. Luzardo's four-seam fastball velocity in 2023 was at 97, really 96.5 on average. And last year was at 95. He's been reaching 97 pretty frequently. The pitch, that's low and a little bit inside for a ball. One 0 pitch. Another line drive foul ball to Tommy Edman. Edman, one of the best utility players in all of baseball. Represented the South Korean national team. He's now 29 years old. 1-1. Ground ball rolled over towards Trey Turner. He gobbles it up. Throws it over to first. And 2 gone in the top of the 7th. Teoscar Hernandez steps on into the batter's box, and he takes strike 1. Continue to like and continue to subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. 0-1 pitch to Teoscar, and he pops it up. It's hit out over towards shallow right field. Going to be a tough play for Castellanos. He can't make the catch as he tried to make a sliding catch there. And it's a bloop double by Teoscar as he gets on with 2 outs. Stott had to communicate with Castellanos. The ball just sort of died out in right field as he came running on in to try to make the sliding catch and just could not get over to the baseball. Almost, though. He was just less than half a second late. And now it's Will Smith up to bat. The first pitch is low and inside for a ball. Will tonight 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a flyout. The 1-0 pitch. That's outside for ball 2. Might want to get somebody warming up in the bullpen now. The 2-0 pitch to Smith. Strike 1. Beautiful pitch thrown by Luzardo. Two 2-1 pitch outside. And Luzardo behind in the count, 3-1. Got to be careful here. The pitch to Smith. Outside again for ball 4. And so now there's runners over at first and second. And we're in a little jam. I'd say this is probably going to be not his last batter. Caleb Cotham is going to go out there to talk to Jesus Luzardo and have a mound visit with him. So while we're in this mound visit, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel as well. We have a post-game show after this, so feel free to come on and voice your opinions. We have a Discord link. This is the event link. You're more than welcome to join. It's right over here. And also the phone number to call on in to the show is 610-314-0844. If the mods want to drop that, I would appreciate that. Keep it clean. What's up, GC? How are you? Just keep it clean, man. Don't curse. Enrique Hernandez steps right on into the batter's box. Teoscar Hernandez over at second base. And time called by Kike. 5 hits combined today between the Phillies and the Dodgers. The pitch, check swingy, went around. They don't even have to appeal. Good pitch thrown by Luzardo. Oof. I love watching pitching duels. 0-1 pitch to Kike is up high. The throw over to second base. Nobody went on over to second base. Teoscar does head on over to third, though. And that'll put runners at the corners as Teoscar swipes third base. JT, I think, was a little bit distracted and thought that the runner was going to head on over to, I think that Teoscar was dancing off the bag, and he thought you could try to get him over at second. That's what happened. So he got into his head a little bit. Base hit ties it. The 1-1 delivery to Kike. Swing and a miss at 96 miles per hour right down Broadway. Standing ovation as all Phillies fans rise. The 1-2 to Hernandez. Foul ball. The next pitch on the way is another foul ball by Kike. Came in 97 miles per hour. This should be his last batter. 8 seconds left on the pitch clock. The 1-2 pitch. Low. Good eye. Hernandez with his goggles. Luzardo with his goggles. The 2-2 delivery. Here it is. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And we go to the bottom of the 7th. Jesus Luzardo, a spectacular home debut for Philadelphia. And we go to the bottom of the 7th inning, 1-0 Phils. Wow. That was awesome. That was awesome. All right. It's trivia time. I'm going to ask you a Phillies trivia question, and if you get it right, you will hear this. If you get it wrong, you will hear this. Okay, so today is the anniversary of when Ryan Howard appeared on what show? What show was Ryan Howard on? What show? Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The answer, my friends, is The Office. You got it. Denver got it. Denver got it. Yep. That is correct. Good job. Very, very good job. He appeared on The Office. Good job, Denver. Very nice job. What a day for Luzardo. Larry was ready for that thing to come on out. Yeah. Don't forget to like and subscribe, baby. We got 470 people tuning on in. My name is Jason Joseph. Let me go to my monologue screen for a second. All right, my name is Jason Joseph. Okay, I go on for Phillies, Sixers, and Eagles games, but we also do Sunday Night Baseball as well. And so I hope that you guys enjoy my content. This is my third year doing this in a row, and we do it like old school radio play-by-play, but we try to get you guys involved too, which is really, really sick. So enjoy the rest of this game. Kirby Yates, former Padre, going out there to pitch, and the count is 2-0. So the Phillies get to the bullpen first. Kepler in the box. White batting gloves. 2-0 pitch, and that's down and inside for ball 3. Yates looking very shaky so far. Sure you guys like and subscribe. 3-0 pitch, and that's down and inside for ball 4. And so Kepler gets on with a leadoff walk to start off the bottom of the 7th. And so Nick Castellanos is going to be coming on up to the plate. I have to also mention that Yates was also on the Tampa Bay Rays, the LA Angels as well, and the Yankees. Also spent some time with the Braves and the Rangers too. Played with the Rangers back in 2024. Castellanos up to bat. First pitch to Casty. It's on the inside corner at 85. For strike 1. Oh, and 1 is the count to Castellanos. Yates kicks and delivers, and it's low for a ball. LeBron just pulled up to the Lakers game tonight rocking a Shohei Ohtani Dodgers plus a Takashi Murakami jersey. It's pretty wild. 1 ball, 1 strike. Let's get to 200 likes. Let's keep going. Yates comes set at the letters. Gets the signs and fires the pitch. Line drive, hit out towards left field. That's going to go all the way over towards the wall. And going over to third base is Kepler. The throw is cut off over at shortstop. And Nick Castellanos gets on with a double. And still nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 7th inning, Philadelphia still up 1-0. Let's go. Got a hanger. It was a slider. And he pulled it out to left. And JT's coming up to the plate. First pitch to JT, it's low for a ball. And it was a good dig out by Will Smith as well. Keep those likes coming. What a swing. The 1-0 pitch to JT. There's a fly ball hit out over towards left field. If it's fair, it's gone. It is a foul ball. Man. That was mistake written all over it, and it was foul. Nobody out. 2 runners in scoring position. The 1-1 pitch is low and away for ball 2. Charge! They're playing JT the pole. First base line wide open. 2-1 pitch to JT. It's a bouncer. It's foul towards the third base tarp. JT today 1 for 2. He did have a single. And then just ended 6 straight plate appearances where he reached base safely. Hit the ball sharply, though. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Yates kicks and fires the next pitch. Swing and a miss. Got a slider and got fooled. And there's 1 away. Can't come up empty here. Good pitch. Just a terrible pitch to swing at. Here comes Bryson Stott. Can he be a hero here? First pitch is low and inside for a ball. And by hero, I mean just getting the runner home from third. Infield is playing in. The 1-0 pitch to Stott. It's in there for a strike. Throw back over to third, not in time. Thanks for the subs. Yates kicks and delivers. The next pitch is low and inside again for ball 2. The pitch to Bryson. Just lays it off. They appeal and they say no swing, and the count is 3 balls and 1 strike. And he absolutely did check. He held up. The pitch to Stott. Ground ball into left field for a base hit. Kepler's going to score. Castellanos is heading over to third base, and the Phillies lead it 2-0. What a swing by Stott. Castellanos at third, and all smiles for Philadelphia. Just got it right by Betts. Here comes Brandon Marsh to the plate. Toss bat to first, and Stott dives back in there without a tag. Phillies have runners on over at the corners. They're putting pressure on the Dodgers. They just love to attack the bullpens. Yates dripping with some sweat. And the pitch to Marsh. Ground ball hit over towards the right side. This will bring a run home. And, well, Marsh does ground out, but the Phillies get another run as they lead it 3-0 on the RBI ground out by Brandon Marsh. He did it. Small ball. Going to be it for Kirby Yates. He's done. All right, so Kirby Yates is done. We got a pitching change. Phillies lead it 3-0. Beautiful. We'll take it. It's great. Got to get at least 1 run here, says Larry. Larry, can I introduce you in 2 runs? How's that sound? Got a pitch and change. By the way, my name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. Red October vibes already in April, and it's awesome. It's pretty sick. Can't lie. Hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel as well. And, yeah, man. We got 392 people tuning on in, 182 likes. We're not even at the 200 like mark yet. That has to change. But, yeah, we have a post-game show after this game is done. And I hope to see you all on here. I do. I'm a broadcaster from South Jersey. Just a little snippet about me. I graduated from Rowan University, right? I've been calling games on here for 3 years. This is the 3rd season, man. 3rd season of doing Phillies baseball. We don't do Flyers. We haven't done Flyers this year. Next year, maybe I'll do some. It's just really hard because the Sixers, I did the Sixers this year, to be honest with you, because they were expected to go out there and win a chip, right? And so I didn't want to just switch it up during the middle of the season. But maybe next year we'll do some Flyers games. It's just so hard because I do this like it's a professional thing, you know, and I really try to study my guys, study my players, study my notes, and all those types of stuff. But maybe next year we'll do some Flyers games. It's also really taxing on the vocal cords. Baseball's not. But hockey and basketball, when they do them back-to-back, they don't really go well with the vocals. So, somebody asked before why we don't do it. That's seriously why. Plus, calling hockey on TV is not easy. So, they're going to intentionally walk Kyle Schwarber. Really? Wow. And they're going to face Trey Turner. It's Luis Garcia, former Philly. Garcia's now, 37 years old? And he'll face Trey Turner with 2 runners on. Let's see if Turner can make him pay. First pitch is up high for ball 1. Continue to like and continue to subscribe to the channel as well. What's up, JJ? What's up, Vince? 1-0 pitch. Strike 1. Just at the kneecaps. Turner got on with a double in the first inning and then scored. 1-1 pitch. That's a called strike 2 on the outside part of the plate. The windup and the pitch. And Turner did not go after it. The ball's going to get away from the catcher, and heading over to second and third is Schwarber and Stott. It's another wild pitch. Will Smith having a hard time behind the plate. He should have had that. The ball just went underneath his glove. They should call that a pass ball. And so, there's now 2 runners in scoring position. Turner up at the plate and takes the 2-2 low and outside for ball 3. He is locked in. He said nope, then said nope again, and said nope after that. Garcia gets set from the belt and fires the 3-2, and there's a called strike 3, and Turner does a little bat flip, and he goes down looking on strikes. That was a beautiful pitch. And we go to the top of the 8th. The Phillies, they tack on 2 more runs on an RBI single by Bryson Stott and an RBI ground out by Brandon Marsh. The daycare came through, and we head to the 8th. 3-0 Phils. I'm honestly, as weird as this sounds, I'm okay with him taking that pitch. That was just a good pitch. That was just a really good pitch. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well. Thanks so much for cutting those highlights. Appreciate it, man. I do. You went to Rowan University too, says Ray. Yep, I know that. I remember you said that on here before. Trivia. We missed trivia. You missed trivia, my friend. You missed it. 10 more subs so we get to 52 hundo, baby. Let's go. Let's go, baby. What's going on, baby? 6 more outs to go. We'll be back on tomorrow at 4:05. We have a pregame show. We also do postgame shows as well. We do. So stay on if you guys have any thoughts, okay? The phone number, 610-314-0844 is the phone number. Don's here, coming and tuning in from my boy Max Coverage TV. Appreciate you so much for coming on here. That's awesome. We got 411 people tuning on in. I can't get to all your chats. I apologize. But all supers do go over to the top. Memberships. Okay, I know I'm throwing a lot at y'all. Memberships are $2.99 a month. Okay, you get access to some awesome perks. Really cool stuff. Okay? And the link is right here. Strom is going to pitch the top of the 8th. Let's lock back in. We need 6 more likes to get us to 200, man. And 6 more subscribers to get us to 5,200. The pitch on the way. Strike 1 right down Broadway. Good job, Marsh, I guess. Well, he got the job done. Small ball. That's what works. Conforto in the box. Hitless in 2 at-bats so far today. Lefty on lefty. Like this move by Rob, by the way. And the 0-1 check swing ground ball hit over towards Strom. He spins, he turns, he throws over to first, and 1 gone. Wow. And Miguel Rojas is going to be coming on up to the plate. Willie Adames and the Giants just walked it off in their home opener. Brian, who do you trust? You don't trust a lot of people. The pitch, and there's a called strike. I trust Strom in this spot. Why not? He's been looking pretty good. Get somebody else warmed up in the pen. I agree with that. 0-1 pitch. And that thing is popped up and foul behind home plate. What's up, Ramon? What's going on, my friend? One more light to 200. The ball is 2 strikes to Miguel Rojas. Strom kicks and delivers the pitch. Foul ball, hit out of play. $200 likes, baby! Let's go. 0-2 is the count. And the pitch from Strom, a line drive base hit out to left field. Left a hanging slider out there, and Miguel Rojas, well, Strom had him right on the ropes. And Rojas gets on with a single out to left. And Andy Pajes is coming up to the plate. Pitch. That's just called a ball. Brian, who else would you go to, though? Who would you have gone to in this spot? Strom kicks and delivers the pitch. Swing and a miss at 86. I think a lot of people would take Matt Strom. We are 6 subs away from 5,200. Oh, we're so close. We cover Phillies, Sixers, and Eagles, and we also do Sunday Night Baseball as well. 1 ball and 1 strike to Strom. The windup and the pitch downstairs. Phillies lead 3-0. They got their first run in the bottom of the first after Turner got on with a double. And then he swiped third, and Yamamoto tried to throw it over to third, and it got on by Miguel Rojas, and Turner would easily score. 2-1 pitch, and that's high for ball 3. And then they added 2 more runs in the bottom of the 7th inning as Bryson Stott had an RBI opposite field single, and then Brandon Marsh got on with had an RBI ground out over to second base. 3-1 pitch, and there's a foul ball back over towards the screen. The Dodgers have had 12 straight postseason appearances, and they've won 11 of their last 12 NL West titles. Three balls, 2 strikes to Andy Pages, and the pitch. Strike 3 called. Got him looking. And there is out number 2. And Shohei Ohtani's coming up to the plate. Remember last year, Strom faced Ohtani and was able to get him out with bases loaded, and he struck him out. The tying run is on deck. Ohtani hitless in 3 at-bats tonight. First pitch to Shohei. It bounces in the dirt. That was a huge strikeout. Like the stream, baby. We're so close to 5,200. 1-0 is the count to Shohei Ohtani. The windup and the pitch. Strike 1 at 81 on the outside edge. Ohtani flied out to left, flied out to center, and also struck out swinging. Lefty on lefty. The 1-1 pitch. Bouncing ball in the dirt. And it's outside and low for ball 2. Everybody locked and loaded. And the 2-1 pitch on the way. Ground ball down the right field line. That's a fair ball. And Castellanos will get on over to it. The runner's going to go on over to third. Ohtani took a big turn at first, but the throw is cut off. And it wouldn't have been able to get him out. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. And it's going to be Mookie Betts. Not a good pitch. It was right out over the middle of the plate, and Ohtani was actually, I think he was going to sit back on it. I think it was a little bit late, and yet he still was able to get on with it. That's what it was. How he's able to adjust like that, though, is pretty impressive. So that's going to put runners on over at the corners with 2 outs in the top of the 8th. And it looks like Strom's night is done. I like this move here. And Mookie Betts is coming up. And I think Jose Ruiz is going to come on in. And while we're in this break, continue to like and continue to subscribe to the channel, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Woo! If you guys enjoy this cast, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Where y'all tuning in from? Let me know down below. Where are you tuning in from? For those of you that are new to the channel. All right, I want to know. Want to know what got you into baseball. What a sick atmosphere tonight at the Citizens Bank Park. It feels like it's Red October. It does. One more sub, baby, till we get to 5,200. Oh, we're so close. One more. Oh, man. So close. Here comes Mookie Betts in the batter's box. And the pitch. That's high for a ball. It is Jose Ruiz that's going to pitch. Betts in the box. The pitch on the way. Strike one. 5,200. Let's go, baby. One pitch up high for ball two. The throw to second base. He is out. Ohtani caught on base. What a throw by JT. Didn't even take the mask off. And that's going to end the 8th inning. A beautiful throw and a beautiful swipe. And that is what ends the 8th inning. And we go to the bottom of the 8th. Hard to get him out, too. Can't run. Can't do that. You can run, but you can't hide. JT will find you and catch you. I'm tweeting that out. That's insane. That's a bar. That is such a bar. JT still has a cannon. Pretty wild. Jack's tuning in from San Antonio. What's up, Mike? How are you? I'm all fired up. Yup. What a throw. And what a tag. Here comes Bryce Harper to the plate as we start off the bottom of the 8th. The pitch, and that's outside. One 0 to Harper. Ground ball hit over towards the first base side. It's played on the bounce, and Hernandez takes it over to the bag. That was a beautiful tag and a beautiful throw. There's not a lot of guys that can throw that man out. And JT even pumped up his fist. Oh, that gives me goosebumps. He even got fired up. Okay, JT, calm down. Just kidding. Here comes Bohm to the plate. And the pitch to Alec. Line drive hit out over towards right field. And a sliding catch by Teoscar Hernandez. And Garcia gives him a little round of applause. What do you think about that? No matter how fast you run, no matter where you go, JT will catch you. I think it's beautiful. Lefty on lefty here. And Kepler will ground this one over towards first base. Kike plays it on the hop. And the tag, the first, is out number 3. Top of the 9th coming up. Phillies are up 3-0 against the Dodgers. It's Betts, Edman, and Hernandez up to bat. Okay. Peso says he's tuning in from Voorhees, New Jersey. Nice. Very sick. Very, very cool. Come on, keep it clean, chat. Keep it clean. Keep it clean, please. Thanks, Larry. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Larry. Beautiful. Ragewood, what's going on? He said just got back from work and don't have Apple TV. Was Luzardo just on one today? I haven't looked at the stats. Yeah. Jesus Luzardo has been a machine today. Yep. Thanks. Thanks, mods. We got 219 likes. After this game, come talk to me, man. Come talk to me. 610-314-0844 is the phone number. Okay, I'm going to post it again. It's right here. And also we have a Discord chat. And if you want to come talk to me on Discord, you're more than welcome to do so as well. Okay? Right here. This is where it is. Yeah, we got an army full of mods. Yes, we do. This is when I need my mods, when we get big crowds like this. 444 people tuning on in. We've reached 7,151 views. That's great. As again, it's on Apple TV. 2 hits tonight for Aiden Miller, by the way. A homer and an infield single. I'll take that as a positive as well. Romano is going to pitch the 9th inning. I love this move. Romano's going to pitch. And he'll face Betts first. First pitch to Mookie is just upstairs for ball 1. Happy to see all old faces back here. Yep, me too. 1-0 pitch, and that's just high for ball 2. All right, come on, lock in, Romano. Lock in. Betts is in the box. Romano will get set just above the belt, and the 2-0 is a called strike. Whew. Nestor Seja says it was a strike. On the top inner third of the plate. It wasn't far off, but surprised he got the call. 2-1 pitch, and that was a strike, but it evens out. It's 3 balls, 1 strike. Wasn't called a strike, but it should have been. Romano gets set just below the letters in the 3-1 pitch. It just misses inside for ball 4. And Betts gets on with a leadoff walk. There's 27 outs. Got to play all 27. Here comes Edman to the plate. And the first pitch is high, and Betts swipes second base without a throw. I think they're going to call it defensive indifference. Romano has a necklace on, silver chain. 1-0 pitch, and it's a called strike. Same spot, too. Edman will call for time. Sitting on the left side of the plate. He's 0 for 3 today with a strikeout and 2 groundouts. Time is called as JT is getting checked out by the trainer real quick. His hand was bleeding. Rob is there along with the trainer and the home plate umpire, Nestor Seja. Thanks for the subs. What are they putting on his finger? Some sort of ointment. They're putting some type of ointment on his finger. Edman just getting ready to bat. Phillies lead it 3-0 against the Dodgers. Edman is in the box. He's really out of the box because JT is still getting his ointment. And the count is 1-1, and now everyone's going to go back to their spots. They're going to throw a couple of warm-up pitches over to JT. Continue to like and continue to subscribe to the channel. All supers do go on over to the top. Join us for our post-game show as well, man. The 1-1 pitch. Here it is. There's a fly ball hit out towards right field. It's carrying. It's going back towards the track, and it is gone. A one-run ball game as Tommy Edman hits one out to the seats in right field. And those 2 runs in the bottom of the 7th were absolutely huge. And Teoscar Hernandez is coming on up. He sat right on a slider. And the Dodgers not done just yet. Barrel on the ball. Just send it over to right field. Teoscar in the box. No spoilers in the chat. The first pitch inside for ball 1. Don't see anybody warming up in the pen just yet. Tying run up to the plate. 1-0 pitch. Way inside. And did it hit Teoscar? No. It's 2 balls and no strikes. Nobody warming up. 2-0 pitch from Romano. Strike 1. It's a slider on the inside corner. Still nobody out. Top of the ninth. Edman just hit a 2-run homer. 2-1 pitch to Hernandez. Swing and a miss. And I'll call for time. The 2-2 delivery, swing and a miss. A huge strikeout by Romano. Teoscar, one of the top 10 best hitters in baseball, strikes out. And Romano is able to get him to chase after a slider that looked really, really good. So there's one out. And Will Smith is coming up to the plate. First pitch is outside for a ball. Call in to the postgame show on Discord. Or leave a voicemail message on the hotline. 1-0 pitch, foul ball to Will Smith, who's 0 for 2 today. Romano struggled in his first outing. And then did fine in his last 2. Just give up a 2-run homer to Tommy Edman. There's one out, though. Base is empty. And the 1-1 pitch just misses outside for ball 2. Should have been called a strike. It's gotten some calls, though. And hasn't gotten some other ones. 2-1 delivery. Misses outside for ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. The windup and the pitch. And that's outside for ball 4. And the tying run is over at first base. And Cotham is going to go out there to have a conversation with Romano. Look at chat. Make sure you like and subscribe, baby. Got 230 likes, 559 people tuning on in. We have a post-game show after this, so we hope that you stay tuned for that. 2 super chats today. Thank you so much. Chris Taylor's going to pinch run for Will Smith. And Kike Hernandez is up to the going to come out, and Max Muncy's going to pinch hit. Figured they were going to do this. Toss back to first, and it's not in time. Figured Muncy was going to come up here. This is a tough spot. The pitch to Muncy, and he stares at strike 1. He wasn't even going to put it on. And Muncy not happy with the call. Took a quick step out of the box. I think he has a torpedo bat, doesn't he? 0-1. Good try. It's down for ball 1. Romano gets set above the belt. Kicks, fires the pitch, foul ball. To back over towards the screen. Muncy just batting 140 at the bank. 8 for 57. Phillies fans on their feet. Tying run at first. 1 out, top of the 9th, 3-2 Phils. And the 1-2 to Muncy. Swing and a miss. The throw to second base. He's safe. And so there's 2 outs. And the tying run is over at second. Good throw by JT. They say hold it, and Rob is going to challenge. Is it a strike him out, throw him out? Is Taylor out is the question. I think that he might have a case. Turner may have gotten the swipe down. Oh, it's hard to tell from that angle. As of now, it's 3-2 with the tying run at second. Can't believe Muncy struck out there. Conforto would be up next, unless Taylor is out. Did Turner get him? I think he might have. It's hard to tell, though. Ball game or no? They're still reviewing it. That was a good play, nonetheless. Turner and Stoddard right next to each other. They're looking at the Jumbotron. It was a bang-bang play, nonetheless. Let's see. The call is overturned. His out, and that's the ball game. The Philadelphia Phillies hang on and beat the Dodgers and hand them their first loss of the season. Ring the bell. Philadelphia wins. Set match. That's what I like to call a thriller of a baseball game. That's what baseball is all about. Great baseball tonight from both teams. And we got treated with something that was really special. I will be back, okay? Please call on into the hotline, okay? For those of you that are going to sign off that don't want to stay on for my postgame show, I thank you all so much for being on here. Come back tomorrow. We got another first pitch at 4:05, and so it'll be game 2 of this series, and I hope to see you all back here when that does occur. If you want to call on into the show, the phone number again, okay, the phone number again, 610-314-0844, and if you want to come on to Discord and give me all your thoughts on this game, okay, the link is right over here. I'm going to post it again down below. All right, so give me a little bit of time for me to just take a little break, and don't you worry about that. Don't you worry. Okay, we will definitely be back on here for a post-game show, and I'm very excited about that. Let me make sure I have my timer correct. Okay, good. And I will see you all then, man. All right, be right back. Don't go anywhere. Don't change that channel. Come on and talk to me. Great win. This was awesome. This was an awesome win. All right, more thoughts, though, in just a few moments.
Graduated from Rowan University in the spring of 2022 with a sports communication and media degree. I got to actually call minor league baseball and G League basketball games while I was in school. And then I graduated, and as soon as I graduated, I went to NFL Films in Mount Laurel, New Jersey. And as much as I loved that experience, I miss putting on the headsets. I decided, you know what, talk is cheap. I have a laptop that's in my house, and so 21 months later, here we are, still on YouTube, calling games and building an incredible, loving community on here with the people that I call my Philly freaks with a capital P and a capital H. We go live for every single Phillies, Sixers, and Eagles game, and we do it like old school radio play-by-play style. I'm Jason Joseph, and this is Play-by-Play with JJ.
I showed a swung on, barreled out to right field. Bye-bye baseball.
That baby is long gone.
Are you kidding me? Are you bleeping kidding me? The Philadelphia Phillies just took on the LA Dodgers, the best team in baseball, and they beat them and handed them their first loss. Are you bleeping kidding me? Oh my gosh, what a game that was. That had everything that you wanted. That had dramatics, that had an intense ending. There was a lot of fight in this game. Oh my gosh, was this a beauty to watch. And I got to start off, actually before I start things off, before I get a little bit ahead of myself, make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, call on in to the postgame show. You can also leave a voicemail message as well. Mods, it's 610-314-0844. And mods, if you can copy and paste the Discord link too. If you guys want to come on here, talk to me, I mean, I don't know how you're not fired up after a win like this. This was awesome. This was a playoff type of a game. Shohei Ohtani comes into town, and all of a sudden, Philadelphia just takes the Dodgers' hearts and souls out of them tonight. I feel really good after a win like this. And I think that it's only fair to start things off with the one and only Jesus Luzardo, who is my... That guy looked like he was Max Scherzer out there. That guy was pitching so well. His fastball was reaching 98 miles per hour. I'm watching Shohei Ohtani getting fooled on a slider that goes running out of the zone, and yet he strikes out. I'm watching Mookie Betts ground out to second in the first inning, and then swing and miss at a fastball that topped at 98. I'm watching all these guys off balance. I'm watching Jesus Luzardo retire 13 batters in a row and do that against a Dodgers team despite not having Freddie Freeman and despite not starting Max Muncy today. Still a very, very lethal lineup. And Luzardo did that on a huge stage in front of his family, and you could see them crying tears of joy. Was awesome. That was special. You're not in Miami anymore, my friend. You're in Philadelphia, where you have a whole sea of red right behind you when you're pitching the way that you pitch tonight. Special. Absolutely awesome. 7 innings, 2 hits. 2 hits. 8 strikeouts, 2 walks, 95 pitches. And I'm not going to lie, I got a little bit scared in that 7th inning after Betts grounded out to third, and then Edman grounded out to short. Teoscar gets that bloop double. That's counted as a hit. And then he walks Will Smith. But Kike Hernandez is up to bat. He's putting up a huge fight. And Luzardo is still locked in. He still was locked in. I actually kind of want to go through that at bat again. Not going to lie. Hernandez is up to bat in that 7th inning, and he puts up a 7-pitch at bat. Count is 2-2, and he goes with a slider that's way inside and low, and I could not believe that Kike chased after it, but he did. Yamamoto today was good. He was strong. He was solid. But he didn't look like he was lights out. He had the one mistake. He pitched good. Turner gets on with a double. And then Turner, to his credit, even though it was a little bit weird, usually like when we're going, as soon as the pitcher, right before the pitcher throws at the home plate, usually we get caught into rundowns. That actually happened to the Padres tonight, or to the Dodgers tonight, and that was kind of fun. That was kind of funny to see. But Turner gets over to third, and then Yamamoto has a bad throw over to Miguel Rojas, who, by the way, he struggled defensively tonight over at third base. I know that I said that he had one play where Harper had an infield single, or somebody had an infield single. I forget who it was. It was Nick Castellanos. Yeah, it was Castellanos. I think he could have made a better throw there. But he did not have a good day over at third base. Talent is what won you this game. The players won this for you. Rob, I thought, was excellent. Besides the whole Edmundo Sosa benching him thing, I will never understand why you take the bat out of his hands, especially after he had a day off yesterday. You got to slide Alec Bohm down. You have to. Or you got to take him out. And you play Edmundo Sosa. But my gosh, it got dicey. It did. We asked the Phillies in that 7th inning for them to come up with some runs there, and they did. They had some chances before that. Bottom of the 4th, Casty did get on with the infield single, and then JT hit the ball so sharply over to second base, they played him perfectly, and he grounds into that 4-6-3 double play to end the inning. But then, Bohm actually lined out to center. I think it was back in the 3rd inning. He had 2 runners on. Schwarber and Harper got on with walks. But in that 7th inning, that was the pivotal inning. That right there was going to tell me if they were going to be able to add some runs. And they did. Kepler got on with a big walk against Kirby Yates. You got to the bullpen first, and that's how you won this game. Luzardo kept you involved, and he did a fantastic job. Really, really fantastic today from Jesus Luzardo. And then we got to Kirby Yates. Walk to Kepler. Castellanos then doubled. And then JT struck out swinging. That was a terrible at-bat by JT. And we'll get to JT in just a few moments with how huge he was behind the plate today. And Bryson Stott, to his credit, steps up, comes on with a big opposite field RBI single. And all we asked for was a sac fly. They had to get at least one run there. And so, before that at bat, Stott and Marsh were 0 for 4, and they struck out 2 times each. And Stott gave you a big second run there, and Brandon Marsh got you an RBI ground out. When we needed the runs, we got to it. And again, we love hitting off of bullpens. For whatever reason, we just do. I'll take it. Especially a team like the Dodgers, who has a very good bullpen, a very good pitching rotation. Yes. JT realmuto, I said this on Twitter. but he was the most impactful player in this game. First and foremost, Ohtani goes running over to second base, thinks that he can take one off of JT. Nope, can't do that. He's one of the fastest guys in baseball, Shohei Ohtani, and he gunned him out at the age of 32 years old. That was a game-saving play there. Got him out of the inning. And Matt Strahm, you have to go to Strahm there. There's no doubt about it. Strahm's not a bad option. At that point, he's your only lefty because Alvarado's not available. And so, I thought that was the right move. Conforto grounded out to the mound. Rojas did get on with a double. And then he strikes out Pages, who, by the way, is just really... He really is, like... He's a good defensive player, but he has terrible plate discipline. Really bad. And also a terrible heads-up base running play, too, by him to end that sixth inning. He got himself out there, too, if you remember. But going back to Matt Strahm, you get a huge second out by striking out Pages, and then Ohtani gets on with a single. And I thought Rob pressed the right button to bring in Jose Ruiz, and he didn't even have to get the guy out. JT did it for him. Pretty wild. Let's talk about that ninth inning. Jordan Romano walks Mookie Betts. Doesn't look good from the start. Got to get somebody warming up at that moment in time. Have to. JT actually had to get some ointment onto his finger. And the count was 1-1 to Tommy Edman. This guy's just a very good hitter. He's one of the best utility players in baseball. I feel like the Dodgers have that every year. Edman, Muncy, Chris Taylor. Now it's Mookie Betts, who's a utility player. That are just so versatile. They have so much depth. It's ridiculous. Edman hits the 2-run homer. And then to his credit, I tell you, to his credit here, he struck out Teoscar Hernandez, who is a incredible hitter. And he's had a very good season so far. I thought maybe he was going to tie the game. Didn't. And then they walked Chris Taylor. They walked Will Smith, and then Taylor came on in the pinch run. And that was the right play by Dave Roberts. And then he puts in Max Muncy. And to Romano's credit, I know that he gave up the 2-run homer, but Muncy is also a big out too. Muncy is a very good hitter. When he's hot, he's hot. And for him to strike him out and for JT to just throw a strike over to second base. Bang, bang, play. This game had Red October written all over it. Playoff type of an atmosphere. You beat the best team in baseball, the team that's favorited to go back to the World Series. Say what you want about maybe they're a pretender. If you guys don't believe in them, they're the best team in baseball right now. And that's what they did to that team. The Braves couldn't do it. The Tigers couldn't do it. They're pretty good teams. Phillies did. Luzardo outdueled Yamamoto. What a game. Good heads-up play, too, by Turner, by the way, after he got on with that double. He got into the pitcher's head. He got into Yamamoto's head. They didn't win the game today with long ball. They beat you with small ball and incredible pitching, except from Romano. But when Romano dialed on in, Romano delivered. I want to hear your thoughts. Okay, please, talk to me. I feel like we should feel very positive after a win like this when it comes to our pitching staff. Luzardo had a lot of eyeballs on him tonight and was absolutely spectacular. And to the credit of Stott and Marsh, again, 0 for 4 combined with 2 strikeouts each, and then they come through in the 7th inning? Okay? When it mattered the most, they came on through. It's great. That's great. All right, come on over to the Discord server. Talk to me. How do you feel about this game, man? What do you guys have to say after a game like this? What do you guys have to say? Please come on. I want to hear from you guys. I feel like we should be hearing from people, man. I do. I really feel like we should be hearing from others that are out there. We got ourselves a text message. Where is it? Okay, let's go over to the Bluetooth for a second. We do have a text message. Again, the link to the postgame show on Discord is right over here. So if you want to come on, please, by all means, come on over here and come talk to me. This was an incredible win. This was a very good win for the Phillies. We were talking about, they haven't played anybody yet. Handed the Dodgers their first loss. Do it again tomorrow. Go out there and punch them out. Dodgers haven't won a game at the bank in 2 years. All right, let's go to the hotline. Let's see what y'all had to say. And again, come on over to Discord. How do you feel? I want to go run through a brick wall after watching that game. I'm fired up. Okay. Let's do it. Here we go. We got our first caller.
Hey, Jason. It's, or JJ. It's Denbrook, a.k.a. Jake. Just calling in, talk about the Phillies. Huge game from Luzardo. Oh, man, it's nice to have the elite pitching that we do have in the starters. But, yeah. And then JT, you can't run and you can't hide because JT going to find you. We just beat the best team in baseball on paper. And we'll do it again in October and these remaining 2 games. All right, let's go, Phil.
Let's go, baby! Let's go. What a great call. That is how you do it. That's how you call on into the show. That's how you give your thoughts. You do it with energy like that. And he's so right. Luzardo, it is great to have elite pitching. You know how much of a luxury that is? And Luzardo, again, pitched like he was a top 2 pitcher. And JT with the throws. Can't run. You can't hide. JT's going to catch you. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm riding the highs from that. I'm riding the highs from that win. Anybody else want to come on here? Anybody else want to call on into the show? We got 126 people still tuning on in. It's beautiful. Told you it'd be a fun weekend. Yeah. I do want Rojas in. In fact, I want Marsh out, says Crawley. What's going on in chat? Oh, we're having a disagreement about Rojas. Guys, come on. The vibes should be feeling really, really good after a win like this. Seriously. They've got my hopes up before, though, says Larry. Hey, man. I'm ready. Maybe Orion is the guy. Yeah. What else do we have? What else do we have? Anybody else want to come on here and talk to me? I just feel like, you know, I was really hard on them yesterday. I'll be honest with you. Because that ninth inning was so shaky. And the real thing was that I was waiting for them to play a team that just has a very good record. That's a for real baseball team that has postseason aspirations. And I was really tired of playing the bottom feeder Rockies. I was tired of playing the Nationals. This is where baseball gets special. And so part of my frustration yesterday was also due to the fact that we really haven't played anybody. And that's not their fault. It's not their fault. You can only play who's out there in front of you. That's the truth. Okay? They took care of business. They won 5 out of 6. And they just beat the Dodgers tonight. Go out there and win the series tomorrow. Sasaki versus Nola. Another big day. Another big day for the Phillies. But I'm very happy that they got the win tonight. Again, not so happy about the Sosa thing. I can be nitpicky on certain things. Romano did not pitch good to start off that 9th inning. And then he had the big strikeout to Teoscar and another big one to Max Muncy. Just go out there and win. Just win games. And I cannot say this enough. I love the fact that we did not even have to rely on the long ball today to beat the Dodgers. We got in their heads. Luzardo locked on in. And we got to their bullpen first. And we added on 2 big insurance runs. Stott had a huge at-bat. And Marsh put it right on the right side and got himself an RBI. So that's where my mind is right now. Anybody else want to say anything? Okay. I think that's it, man. 4:05 is the next start. Keep winning series. Serve the Wawa coffee. Yeah. I'm very happy. All right. Love you all. Oh, we're not getting swept at least. It was a very good game. It was fun. As a baseball fan, this is like one of the best things that you could probably ask for. You know? In the future, if you guys want to come on here and talk to me, you're more than welcome to. Okay, I would really love to hear you guys and what you guys have to say in the future. I would love to be able to take more phone calls and have more people calling into the show. Denver, thanks so much for calling on in, man. I appreciate you. Shout out to you. All right. Love you all. Lila Tove, good night. And I'll catch you all on the next one. Go Phils!